Could you give at Marks with Mike's podcast a shout out? Shout out!
Hey, yo!
What a maneuver! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Are you kidding me? The irresistible force meeting the
Yo, you already know who it is by the sound of my voice. That's right, your boy, 6'9". JT back in this piece once again. And of course, I am joined by the co-host L Cheech. What's going on, Bye?
Yo, what's going on? Long weekend. How y'all doing, man? It was I just finished watching the pay-per-view. I'm pretty sure there's people still cleaning out there. Man, what a long ass pay-per-view, man. Tony, everybody do, I don't know you like Coke, but not everybody does it, man. Chill out.
Chill the fuck out. And of course, we are joined by the unofficial, official intern / co-host. It is Mr. Casanova in the house. What's going on?
What's going on, fellas? Always, but damn, man, what a pay-per-view last night. Let's get to it.
Man, let's go and get to it. Ain't nothing but to do it. First of all, got to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. First and foremost, you already know what you got to do, man, to make sure you go ahead and continue up with the content that we got. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, whether it be on IG, Twitter, the Book of Faces, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all your podcast streaming apps, Spotify, you name it. Yes, make sure y'all go ahead and get in with that. Oh, we got JJ sliding in early. Shouldn't we be grilling? Yeah. I'm not gonna be grilling no time soon, probably after we finish this. But yeah, we figure we get a jump start on everybody celebrate Memorial Day. But let's talk about this Double or Nothing, man. Let's talk about this. Double or Nothing was extremely long. Okay, it felt like I was watching WrestleMania 34. Like, it was long as shit. I am definitely, I'm tired, bro. After watching the pay-per-view, which the shit finally wrapped up, I think around, 12:37 in the morning. Like, yo, that is long as shit. But we got to talk about it, man. It was a pretty good, I guess you could say, turnout. A lot of people showed up, sold out crowd there at the T-Mobile Arena. We had a lot of things that were unsure to be seen or seen when it be seen. There's known knowns and known unknowns, and there's also known unknown unknowns. But with that being said, man, look, the biggest thing going into double or nothing had nothing to do with CM Punk, had nothing to do with Hangman, had nothing to do with that awesome tag match or that Arena of Anarchy. No, it had nothing to do with none of that. No, the big story on everybody's mind leading up to Double or Nothing is, what the fuck is MJF? Where's he at? Is he gonna show up? He missed a fan interaction, a little meet and greet or whatever. So had the wrestling world and a little bit of a frenzy. Every news outlet reported they don't know if he was there, if he was not. First he was in, then he was out, then he was in, then he was out. Then boom, he shows up. So let's be for real, man. That right there was a big question mark for a lot of people. You have people going out calling him unprofessional, some not calling him unprofessional, some comparing it to Sasha and Naomi walk out or whatever. You can't compare apple to oranges. You can't compare the apples to oranges. So from what we know is that there's been some contract disputes, or MJF wanted more money because he doesn't feel like he's accurately being paid, to what he brings in the value. And from what I was reading, what was it, like $150,000 on the contract or some shit like that? Like, I could be wrong. It was out there, or some shit like that, and that's less than what some NXT signees actually make. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. A lot of a lot of people were, a little bit conflicted. So CM Punk, we didn't even know that he was even going to be at Double or Nothing until like an hour, before the actual show went on. Like, what was it? They went ahead and tweeted it out that this was going to open up the show. So it opened up the show, and my whole thing was going into that match. I kind of felt like, man, they probably gonna really like fuck him up in a sense. I mean, did you get that feeling, Cheech?
What are y'all talking about?
MJF not showing up to the meet and greet on Saturday. They didn't know if he was gonna be there, if he flew back to Jersey, if he went back to
Dude, he's a heel. He's working everybody. You can't. It's like we marched with mics. There's a bunch of marks out there, bro. And he had them eating out of his palm of his hand, bro. You feel me? He even got. It's just reports. Everybody just go in and he did this, he did that, bro. That dude's a fucking genius, man. And come on now, Tony Khan would not allow that stuff. If it would, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it was beautiful. You know what I mean? The way he did it. You know what I mean? Hi, Sozo.
Yeah. It was definitely a stroke of genius, if you will. If it was a work or if it was a shoot, we don't know. I don't know.
And that's the beauty. That's the beauty because you don't know. You know what I mean? If it was or if it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. I had my boy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pure Juices out of Jersey, hitting me up, telling me about, yo, this is a work or you know what I mean? The shoot, what's going on? You know what I mean? And it was like, yo, it's crazy. Oh, he booked a plane. How the fuck all this information come out? Who you think is putting the information out? Hello? Come on, man.
I don't know, though. I mean, they had Twitter up in the uproar. You had Twitter Spaces going on. People keeping tracks. People
by the balls. They had them by the balls, bro.
Yeah.
Eating out of the.
I don't know, but all I know is it was a lot of anticipation. I don't know how this match ended up going first, but it did. But I will tell you this: I do know that the first match of the night we end up with who? Wardlow and MJF, right? And literally, bro, as soon as I seen that, I was like, yo, as soon as Wardlow catch MJF in that match.
Is right.
And that was basically the match. There was no defense whatsoever.
And the thing, it was just that the fact that it was the first match, it was because you want to start hot. And what was the reception? A bunch of boos, and like it was mixed, but you could hear the heat. You could feel the heat. You know what I mean? So they started the show where like people, how they say, involved. You know what I'm saying? They were into the match just because MJF is here. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought he was gonna go, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But one thing I gotta say, like you say, it was like a one punch. But give a shout out to the medical workers out there. I'm not in the medical field, but I'm pretty sure the oxygen go in your mouth, not in your fucking face. Right.
He tried to kill. Hey, he tried to kill him. He was like, "Yo, fuck this, yo."
Yeah, it was also said that basically. It was also said that, before when he said he was going to leave and he wasn't going to be at the show, that he had a flight booked out. That was a lie. They said like online that it was never booked out. And apparently right after that match, he left like he was just straight out. Like he straight up just walked out of the place after he was done. So man, he's written off TV now for a while, I guess.
Really? You don't believe that shit? Dude, he's the one putting that shit out there, B. He's the one putting it.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god!
I'm sure he will be on, but I'm just saying that's what I read online.
Oh yeah, online. That's
Yo, he gave him Warlow gave MJF the Ty Dillinger special. He gave him the perfect 10. But yeah, they started out how hot right out the gate, and basically like for real though, like you can look at the TV and he was legitimately getting that. He was legitimately getting that Brock Lesnar heat from fucking what was it WrestleMania 20? WrestleMania 20 when Brock Lesnar and Goldberg were both scheduled to be leaving after after the WrestleMania, and when he walked into that building, it was MJF, like the whole entire match. I mean, there was probably like 10% of fans there that were there to see him, but 90% after that stuff came out online, man. Now, some people say that this was AEW's way of playing on the WWE situation with Sasha, what have you. We don't know, but all I know is there was a perfect way to go ahead and start off Double or Nothing with a brutal.
Man, sit your dumb ass down and shut.
I don't know, Cheech. You tell me. Hold on, speak up, bro. I can't hear you, Cheech. What you said?
It's crazy. The anything that puts out there, it's like people putting shit. You know what I mean? Like you got people, just posting shit just to post. Like, do your fucking research, man. And if there's no research, just don't talk about it, man.
Let's leave it be. Next, we had the first time ever in AEW for like
AEW. Yeah.
the fourth time in history or some shit. We had this. We
The
had
Bucks of Youth.
the Hardys versus the Bucks of Youth, and it was everything that I thought it would be. Two middle-aged old men going up against two kids, child abuse. Basically, that's what I saw. That's what I saw that whole match. To be honest, it was good. Don't get me wrong. This is the best that Jeff Hardy has looked in AEW. This is the best Matt Hardy has looked in AEW while going up against someone who is a part of AEW. It's all about. It has to do a lot with your dance partner, man. Who's going to be there with you to help you throughout this match. So they had good chemistry going in. So being the fact that they had good chemistry, we already knew that we were going to see something, to really go ahead and put eyes on the product. So it was good seeing that. One thing I could have did without that Swanton bomb.
No. I'm gonna stop you there. This is
What?
this is the only place that you should be doing that. Not on TV. You know what I mean? Not on any other match. On pay-per-view, that's when you bring it out. That's the only time I could accept it. Because that it wasn't a swanton bomb into the staircase, the stairs, the steel steps, right?
Yeah.
I was kind of cringing, but hey, you gotta get the fans, a little spice. You know what I mean? It's a pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
That's our zone. But the thing is, you've already given us that same exact spot 2 weeks ago on Dynamite.
I didn't remember.
Listen, it's the same spot, but you're right. Big moments like that should be for pay-per-views. I shouldn't have to see Jeff Hardy risk his life every Dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, actually, the last time wasn't it Darby Allin that did it off of the ring and onto a stack of chairs that were all standing up onto Jeff Hardy?
I ain't talking about that spot. No, there was an actual spot where Jeff Hardy did a swanton, and someone was laying on the stairs. It was matter of fact, it was the Hardys going up against what was it, Private Party and all that stuff when Andrade took over. Speaking of an Andrade, congratulations.
Woo!
Congratulations to Andrade and Charlotte Flair. They got married over the weekend, so
Yeah.
go ahead and get out the hair. But yeah, the match itself was it kept the fans interested, but the fans were already gassed after those two matches.
Do you think the right team went over?
The right team for what, this tag match? I mean, it's the Hardys. You're trying to build a legacy for the Hardys in AEW. Who better for them to go over on than the Young Bucks, former AEW Tag Team Champions, but also cornerstones within the company. So yeah, it was the right move. Do we?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I played
man.
myself.
No,
I
I'm
played
saying,
myself, Bobby.
I'm saying the people, you know what I'm saying? Like the Young Bucks should have gone over. You know what I mean? Because the last time I was in Orlando, I didn't get to go over there, unfortunately. But I was in Orlando when they fought before they went. You know, they actually had a ladder match 2 nights in a row,
Yeah,
and
for was it
and
ROH?
yeah, and actually, I guess now thinking about it, it was just what you call it, you know, getting one back because the Young Bucks actually won that night, I believe. No, did they?
Yeah, they won because they had signed their contract. That's when they popped
Yeah.
up on Mania. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the right team went over. Like I said, if you're trying to, kind of build on to this legacy of the Hardys, I mean, shoot, you got the music, you basically got the same fucking throwback entrance video that they had back in the Attitude Era. You got the whole nostalgic of it. Then this is the first time at a big stage for a big pay-per-view that you get that chance to see the Hardys, then why not have the Hardys go over? So I definitely think the right thing happened. Speaking of the right thing, we had Jade Cargill coming out in the pink and green with the pearl, representing the sorority, aka Incorporated, 1908. Been around for that long. Yeah, she came out representing her AKs. I dug the outfit. Jade, like I've been saying from the jump, has been a progressional wrestler. Each pay-per-view, each big moment that she has, each match gets better and better and better and better. And this is the best that she has looked. Like on pay-per-view, this is the best. This is the best that she has looked, to me, in my opinion. But I don't think anyone was talking about the match. Everybody was talking about the two big debuts that they had coming out of that match. The first one that we got Stokely Hathaway. Yeah, Stokely is back. Stokely came down the aisle walking like Sherman Hemsley in Amen. Yes, and who called that? Cheech called that about 4 months ago. 4 months ago, while Stokely was still managing Diamond Mine.
I mean, on NXT, he was still over there. Oh, not Dynamite, the Mine, the Diamond Mine, or whatever.
Yeah. You said that. You said about 4 months ago that while he was in NXT and he was managing Diamond Mine and everything, you were like, man, this is a waste. But yeah, look at this. You got the baddies in the ring. We got Red Velvet, got Kara Hogan. First of all, look at all this melanin in the ring. That's the first thing I would say. It's like let's go ahead and throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely glad that this happened. Stokely definitely deserves it. I'm glad to have Stokely Hathaway back, and goodbye Malcolm Bivens. Exactly, JJ. Yes. Jade up here coming off the top rope. Jade is a progressional wrestler, man. She each and every time she has a match, she continues to add to that arsenal, man. So shout out to Jade, man. 32-0. Who's next?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
And
They're doing
next?
the right thing. You got the right thing. You feel me? You can see the progress in front of our eyes. And they finally got it right by putting the man, you know what I mean, that looked like $1 million, you know what I mean, Stokely, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now we talking. Now we talking. You know what I mean? That baddie girl section, that shit is whack. You know what I mean?
It's hair, whack. It's gear, whack. It's
No, you tripping, B.
No, not that baddie thing. Nah, bro. Like Cut that out. You a bad bitch. You don't need no bitches. You run on your own with Stokely. Get rid of them two baggages. You know what I mean? I said what I said. Yeah. Tell me. Tell me. What they doing for her? What they doing for her?
That's the heavies. What are you talking about?
Who?
Those are the heavies. Those are the foot soldiers, okay? That's who you sitting out and handle your business when you don't want to come out and handle your business. That's who that is.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
They never come here to see them. They there for Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill.
Fact of the matter is she's still undefeated, so that's all that matters.
To who? To you? Not to me.
That's okay. You want to play rough? Okay.
Fuck these kids.
Yeah.
But who's next for Jade? Who's next? We got another debut that came out that night.
Athena.
Yo, what is going on? We had Athena come through. Now, as soon as I seen it on top of the screen, Athena. Like, I knew that shit. I'm looking at it. I'm like, ain't nobody else gonna show up. And they've been teasing it for like over a month on Twitter. So I'm definitely glad that it finally happened. So looks like you're gonna have Athena running with Anna Jay and Chris Statlander. So there we are with another stable.
Too many stables.
Hey, my guy. Not that I don't like stables. It's just the fact that okay, what they gonna do at first of all, Athena coming out the ring all smiling and shit, like it just no. You should be just. Of course she happy because she was sitting her ass at home. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, yo, like on some mean mug, like I'm coming, go for that. But I thought she was gonna join them, which I think that was the best thing to do. She should have come in and beat Red Velvet and Kira Hogan's ass, kick him out the ring, and them two run shot. That's the way they should have done.
So kick those two out and make those two. So
fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
Okay.
I'm on it, baby.
I see. You want it and you own it, but I'm with it. Congratulations. We got Athena. We got Stokely. We got a whole
melanin and all that. Salute.
We got a whole bunch of melanin inside the ring. But wait, there's more. What do we have next after that? We had Death Triangle going up against House of Black, okay? We had House of Black, and there's no melanin inside House of Black besides the word. And we had Death Triangle. This right here was a match that was supposed to happen months ago before, Phoenix got hurt. Yeah.
Fucked up the elbow.
Yeah, the arm to elbow shit. So we finally get it. Yo, shout out to whoever did the makeup. These guys with the makeup, Brody King and Buddy Matthews and Alistair Black. Like, I liked it. Sorry, Malachi Black. Y'all, whatever. He always gonna be Alistair to me. But anyway. But seeing that match actually play through, like the match was pretty dope. There was a couple moments during the match, like I'm looking at it, like the top moment for me that I looked at it was like, yeah, what the fuck? Brody King goes to do a dive over the top rope and completely hits his fucking head on the apron and continues to fall forward. And at that moment, I'm watching it and I'm looking at it and I'm like,
was that supposed to happen?
Like, I wanted to know, like, because the way that played out, and just looking at it, I think that seeing the matchup with Neville going up against Brody King, like the smallest dude in the camp, like, yo, I'm gonna take on the big dude in the crowd. Like, that's what I liked about that.
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
Some giant killer shit.
Bro, he's a giant killer. He shouldn't be fucking jumping over the fucking rope, broke his neck. And they did it later on the show too with the other goofy looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to that. But there's no need for that, bro. Like, bro, if you play a game of drinking for every time there's a tope suicida in fucking AEW, bro, alcohol poison.
Yeah.
I mean, I was almost sold. I actually thought the Lucha Party over there was going to go over until, the ending came about. But I guess they played it off pretty well on how they brought her in.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about
Alexa Bliss, Wish from Wish.
Let's talk about this, Leo. She comes in, lights goes out. Spits the black mist.
She obviously don't swallow. I'm just saying. Shout out to Smacking It Raw.
Yo! Hey, my man is on one today, and I'm here for it. Yo, listen. Yo, she spit that black mist and Neville's face like Pumpkin did to New York. like literally, yo. Like that's the way she spit it out, yo.
Wow, you went back.
I'm old, bro. What you mean? I gotta go back.
Now that's some lung power right there.
Yeah, she pulled out a loogie on them and just hit him with it. But that was nice. So the House of Black is growing, and once again, just the House of Black, just a word, my brother. Then we had this right here. We had Samoa Joe going up against Adam Cole, baby, inside the Owen Hart's finals for the Cup. Samoa Joe got his first L. He got his first L in AEW. Wow, that's crazy. Nice payoff.
Not a clean, right? It wasn't a clean win, though.
It ain't never gonna be clean. What you mean? It's the Undisputed Era. Oh, I'm sorry, the Undisputed Elite. But yeah, he got the Adam Cole got the W or what have you. You know what I'm saying? He came out there inside the all pink Pepto Bismol attire, and he came out there. The match was very, very good. There was a nice payoff from the angle that was worked on NXT. In that backstage altercation where Samoa Joe basically choked out Adam Cole. So everything comes back full circle. But yeah, that happened. So when that happened, like automatically in my mind, I was like, okay, the next matchup, who do we got? Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho has this grand entrance, brings out the band to play her theme music. And what happens? She catches the L. Like, once again, another moment of what was the reason? What was the reason? You pay this band to come out here to give her fanfare, and she catches the L. Britt Baker gets the W, DMD that is. And now we have the first of a couple to go ahead and receive the Owen Cup. Look at that. It's almost like they went ahead and wrote this. Now look at Martha Hart, man.
Bro, she happy. Look at her. She thick too. Like, oh my God, what's up, babe? No, but what I mean? She got the Stanley Cup in her hand and shit. Also, shout out for them for the homage to the belt. You saw the belts. You know what I mean? There's homage to the Stampede Wrestling. You know what I mean? So I think that was a good touch. On their behalf. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tony Kantana.
I thought it was a great match personally. I mean, I was more excited to see Rancid, the band that performed Ruby Soho's song, which is actually one of their songs. in her entrance. So that was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Short and sweet, just like I like.
Yeah, it was dope. Don't get me wrong. It was nice, but then we had to move on throughout the rest of the night. We end up with this bathroom break of a match. I'm not gonna lie. You talk about stuff that should be on the buy-in. That right there. But then again,
No, it shouldn't be in the show at all. Even though, yeah, maybe he defending the TNT title, yes, but this, no, no, because it was supposed to be Sting and Darby and them, right? And they had to switch it up.
Yeah,
they could have saved this for Rampage or Dynamite, personally.
They could have saved that shit for Dark or Dark Elevation. No matter want to see.
No, Dark to the darkest to the darkest.
Throw that shit inside the sea of forgiveness. I don't want to see it at all. Like, just look, do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Like that's the way I felt about that match. That match, I don't know, bro. It just didn't connect, and the fans didn't connect. I mean, besides Sammy and Ty Conti coming out looking like Maleficent Disney Plus special. Other than that, won't nobody feeling this match.
What about the belts? What you thought about them coming with the belts? With the UFC belts?
I thought that was kind of genius.
What you mean? Oh, you like what? Paige VanZant. Yeah, Paige VanZant been putting in work. Shout out to her. She been putting in work with Gangrel and stuff, and it showed. You know what I mean? That's they got potential. They book her right. You know what I mean? Hopefully she takes a belt from Jay Cargill. Nah, just kidding. No, but you know what I mean? They book her right. You know what I mean? Like she could be something because she's eye candy. You see the following. You know, she got her OnlyFans. She popping out here.
Now, don't get me wrong. Like I agree with you that JJ. Yeah, she looked good, but that match was not pay-per-view worthy.
That should have been a squash match, 100%. They should have just ran through, the other team and just been done and over with it. It was too long.
Yeah.
Nah, ain't no squash match with Sammy and Kazarian.
It was like a tag team match, so it doesn't matter because it wasn't a 1-on-1. So they could have just ran through the other team, had a squash match, and been done with it. Because like most of the matches on this whole show were too long.
Exactly. Like this one, let's move on. This one right here shouldn't have been on the fucking show, but since Darby Allin is, the new girl in town, you know what I mean? So they had to put him on they had to put him on the show. But this shit right here, I couldn't care less for this.
Nah, I mean, I want to see more Kyle O'Reilly, but yo, thank you, JJ. Thank you for pointing it out. Shout out to the Kobe Bryant edition of the TNT Championship. You know what I'm saying? I said it on Twitter a few days ago. AEW out here dropping more versions of the TNT title, like Jordan dropping out more version of this shoe.
Oh, geez.
OG. So yo. But that was dope. But that match with Kyle O'Reilly, you know what I'm saying? It was, the best part about that match was
bringing it, diving knee drop, Kyle O'Reilly, 2, 3.
The end of the
The
best thing, and then you talk about these things where were like, come on, son. Like, did you have to do that? Like, Darby Allin damn near, broke his neck trying to do the dive through the ropes. You're just talking about the goofy ass shit. Like literally after the match, I can already hear Darby Allin in the back.
Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back.
Like
my neck, my back, lick my my back.
Whoa,
yeah, man.
No,
it's good, sir.
No, but
I'm gonna tell you this. You know what I mean? Enough of that bathroom break. This match right here. If you wanted to watch wrestling with no fucking tongue taps, a story being told in the ring, a little slow pace, a little here and there, but these girls put out a fucking match. Salute to both of them.
Still too long. Man.
Well,
they should have had Thunder Rosa run through her ass and just squashed her right then and there.
let's mute him. No, I'm gonna mute him. I'm gonna mute him.
Are you serious?
Squash
Hey,
that ass.
we got the what is it called? Our inter's female scout over here because he's all about the females. No, you do not speak on this match because you don't have a fucking clue. You're not even in the room, not even in the ballpark when it came to this match.
Serena D going up against
Professor.
The professor going up against the student. A squash match? No.
Man.
It's been done before. Why not? The match was too long. Still too long.
My God, this guy over here.
Not saying it was a bad match.
Okay, first of all, ain't nobody talking while I'm talking, so shut the fuck up.
Like I said,
It
bro.
was a bad match. I just said it was too long.
Nah, bro. The match was a hell of a match. You know what I mean? Fuck if it was long. The pay-per-view was long. The pay-per-view was long. You know what I mean?
That match got the time that it needed because let's talk about it. Thunder Rosa hasn't been on TV. Okay. She hasn't had many title defenses. Okay. So if anyone needed the time in the reign for that pay-per-view, it was Carmen Sandiego. Okay. It was Thunder Rosa. Okay. Because we didn't know where the hell she was for the longest. So if anyone needed that time to have 10, 20 minutes, 12, whatever, it should have been her. All these other matches that went 30 minutes long, 27 minutes long, those are the matches that should have been cut short. Those are some of the matches that should have been squash matches. But this right here, championship match?
Crap.
No.
What is the five fingers say to the face? What? Slap.
That shit slap.
That shit slap, bro. We need more like this when it comes down to women's wrestling, but just in period, just wrestling on AEW where matches actually tell stories and not just spots. This was a story match.
Yes. Bro, remember they already seen each other in NWA. You know what I mean? Which is another
continuation of what? The story.
Yes. Storytelling. Yes.
Yeah. Hold on. JJ got something to say.
Yeah.
All the women, thank you, JJ. You were right.
She was watching what we was watching. I don't know what Mr. Casanova over here was looking at.
Next match. Give it to me.
I'm going to give it to you, Raw. Well, the next one, bro, it was the fucking, damn, what it was. Oh, yeah. The Clusterfuck Mayhem, or what is it called? Oh, the Anarchy in the Arena.
Anarchy in the Arena match. So we had Mox, Bryan Danielson, Santina and Ortiz, Eddie Kingston going up against the Backstreet Boys. I'm sorry, going up against the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Let's
go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about this. Okay. The match even gets started because what happened? They ended up fighting each other inside the crowd, right? My whole thing was, and guess, this was a hot mess, but my whole thing was this. How the hell you let Wild Thing play on repeat while people getting their ass beat and the people are singing along to it while you getting your ass beat? Like, the whole time, if I'm inside the match, I'm like, this don't make no goddamn sense. So let me get this straight. Y'all just gonna continue to play Wild Thing while I'm sitting here getting my ass beat and the crowd singing along. That's what's popping in the streets. That's what we gonna do. That's what's hood. That's what's really hood. Like, no, man. Like, I'm laughing at home watching. I'm like, damn, bro. They really getting their ass beat to a soundtrack, literally and physically. This was mellow. That's what made it a great hot mess. But no, real talk, it kind of gave me reminiscence. You remember back ECW when you had New Jack versus Balls Mahoney and Axel Wright and the Dudley Boys and New Jack and the gangsters will come out and then you'll hear you heard Ice Cube and Dr. Dre, Natural Born Killers playing the whole entire match. That was the vibes they was giving me, but it went rock and roll, and I couldn't get with it.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It was so much going on. You know what I mean? You got people put it out there real quick. You know, my Boricuas repping, you know, jumping off of ladders and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, let's talk about it, dog. Like, Boric was in the house, yo.
The representation. You know what I mean? They had the little you know, shine for a few minutes. My dude came out dripped with the mask, you know, paint of Puerto Rico. So that was you know, nice touch. You know, shout out to Santana, the new LAWE champion out in Puerto Rico.
What? He the heavyweight champion out there in Puerto Rico?
Yeah. He won. So that was pretty dope, man. But another one, you know, we talking about our boy, you know what I'm saying? The fireman. Fireman. Hit him one more time.
Yo, Eddie Kisa came out with the goddamn gas can, bro. He wanted to play with him.
Dumped it all over.
Came out there, yeah.
Dumped it all over Eddie. Double psychotic.
Listen, hey, Eddie Kisa's like, yo, fuck this shit. Yo, I'm about to set somebody on fire. But what got me was like after all that, Jericho Society ended up winning, and I'm pretty sure that Eddie Kingston, after realizing that, yo, Jericho Society won, he looking at this and he watching like, yo.
Nah, fuck this. Both you motherfuckers are crazy. I'm going to my car. Get my other gun. Shoot everybody's ass.
It's like, fuck the fire, bitch. Fuck the fire.
I don't know. I would have to say this is one of my favorite matches of the night, to be honest. I mean, I really enjoyed this one.
Of course. No, but shout out to the ring crew, because bro, there was blood everywhere. The ropes was gone, and right next to, you know, the next match, it was like it never happened. You know what I mean? They did a great job when it came to that. So that, man, that was a clusterfuck.
Yeah, that's what the new realized. Like, yo, that match never happened at all. Yeah, it was too much going on at one time. But if I can describe that match, literally,
Khadisha, Lenny Carvel, him, bodies.
Literally, that was the whole match. It's just bodies everywhere. Moving on from that, though, man, we got to go ahead and get to it because we about to go ahead and get through it real quick. So we leave off with this match. Then we end up with this right here, the triple threat tag team match. You had Keith Lee and Swerve, you had Jurassic Express, and you had Powerhouse Will Hobbs and Ricky Starks. The right team didn't win. I'm just gonna say that.
What makes that? What makes it the right team? It was too obvious. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. The reception for Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, outside of people singing along to the fucking song through a match for the past 3 months, 90 days that they've been champion, it's been flatter than Miley Cyrus's ass looking at an award show. Okay, no one gives a fuck after the theme song. After the music is over,
Just makes the champion. What does that matter though?
Your reception as champion does matter. Because obviously it mattered because later on in the night they definitely pulled the rug underneath somebody else's feet, and we seen what happened there. The same thing should apply to these tag team championships. If anybody out of those three teams walked away with those belts last night, it should have been Team Taz. It should have been Will Hobbs and Ricky Starks. If anybody should have walked out of there with the titles, it should have been them. Not Jurassic Express, who has not produced anything outside of a sing-along. That's it. Nobody is saying, oh, I can't wait to the next Jurassic Express match. Like, no one is saying that shit at all. They're going up there, they're listening to the theme song, and after the theme song, we sit there and we wait.
Yeah. They're not listening to the fans. All right. That's what you mean. They're not listening to the fan. They're gonna do what they we're gonna do, because the expectation will be that there was gonna be a title change. You know what I mean? Because or they had it, whatever. But you know what I mean? It has to be something behind that. The storyline, like I was saying, Jack Perry or whatever. You know what I mean? They're gonna push that kid. You know what I mean? That's the only reason they still have the belt on. You know what I mean? Because they got rid of Marcus Stunt, Casanova's cousin. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of him. So they have the little Jurassic Park coming. You know what I mean? That movie's about to come out. You know what I mean? I couldn't care for this match, to be honest, because it didn't have no type of storyline. Lee and Sway, you know what I mean? Ray Schmurmer or whatever the fuck that name is. They don't go together, bro.
What are you talking about? Whoa!
Big old dude laughing, smiling when he put it on the rope. That was a great move, right? He jumped off his chest or whatever. Nah, bro, you shouldn't be smiling, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? That was dope, but no, they supposed to be singles. Fucking Sway. As a matter of fact, you should have gave me Strickland against the dude that got the Lakers belt, Scorpio Sky. You would have gave me that match. Would have been Fuego. You could have should have gave me fucking Keith Lee against Jack Swagger or somebody big. You know what I mean? They do not belong in a tag team, bro. Because, as a matter of fact, listen to me. You know where you're gonna see Keith Lee next?
Where?
Fridays on Rampage. Fuck out of here.
Listen, I feel all that, but they were a tag team in the past, so they try to play off the library history. That's all they
From
try.
When?
The Indies, ROH, all that shit.
Nah, bro. When you talked about Keith Lee's tag team, the only person that comes to mind is Shane Taylor.
Shane Taylor, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I didn't nobody remember that shit.
No, but listen, bro. Listen. Yes, I agree with you to a certain extent. Should they be tagging together? No, but at the same time, you got to push these two. You got to push these two, though. I mean, they hot. I mean, obviously, you know what they do. They sign people, and everybody else who's on the roster, look, y'all got to take a back seat. I got to push these two. That's what's popping right now. But moving on from that, the right tag team did not win that, in my opinion. I thought it should have definitely been Team Taz walking on with the tag team titles. That
would have made more sense.
It would have made more sense. But at the same time, it could have been some get back and some, coming back from that as well. Like, you could continue on. You could have Jurassic Express beefing with, Team Taz on future episodes of Dynamite and Rampage or what have you. But, hey, to each his own. Look, they walked out with the tag team titles. His sister and his mama was there. So what do you expect? I mean, hey, they walked out as champions. Moving on from there, man, I got to go ahead and say this. I think it's about that time. I think it is main event time. We did get a tease. Yes, we got Roosh and we got Andrade going to be coming to Dynamite real soon, so I can't wait to see that. But it's main event time, baby. It's main event. Let's talk about it. You had Hangman Page going up against David Arquette. I'm sorry, CM Punk. You had Hangman Page going up against CM Punk. And look, let's be for real. I just mentioned what they did to what happened here. We know what happened.
Hold up. Man, you just gonna go by Roosh like Roosh ain't nothing? You know the magnitude of this? Let me put y'all on, because obviously you're not hip. And it's Roosh. You spell it all capitals, man. It's not Roosh. It's Roosh. No, bro. This shit right here is gonna change the game. And like I said, at Forbidden Door, Naito, you wanna see them three together. And make sure y'all remember that, man. That shit's gonna be epic. And it's la facción ingobernable. The faction that you can be governed. You know what I mean? This dude's got so much history. They started out in Mexico. That should translate all the way to Japan. So put respect on this guy's name, for real. Jeez.
And you called that too, by the way.
I know. I don't brag, but acknowledge me, motherfucker.
What we got? So we got Roosh, but let's talk about this main event, though.
This should have been the only match that should have been long in that whole pay-per-view.
And it was long, but man, that boy looked washed. CM Punk looked like he was gassed after 12 minutes of the match. And literally, I'm sitting there, and it's 12:05. I'm like, all right, this shit's still going on. It's 12:25. I'm like, damn, this shit's still going. It's 12:30. I'm like, yo, wrap this shit up. Wrap it up, because there were a couple spots during the match that obviously didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Legs gave out. I mean, shit gonna happen. You know, hold on, speak up, Cheech. I can't hear you. Speak it up.
Don't do that. It's annoying. I like that. I like that because he's playing off his, you know what I mean, like the legs, the injury. He's, you know what I mean, he's old. You know what I mean. Even though, of course, they're gonna burn him. You know what I'm saying? The internet, oh, blah blah blah. But I think it plays smooth to like it's this guy that haven't had a title match in over 9 years. You know what I mean? The last time he actually went for a belt. You know what I mean? So it kind of, huh?
I said, yeah, that's their story. You know, he hasn't had a title match in 9 years. But go ahead.
I'm gonna clean it in a minute. I'll clean it. Yeah, but definitely, I kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he was messing up, because it's like, you know, that's fucking Mr. Punk. You know what I mean? All Saints, and he was messing up, man. But for a minute, it kind of started slowing down, because I don't know if you got Pete. They were booing CM Punk. You know what I mean? At some parts, but then you know, throughout the match, you know what I mean? Just like it kind of started picking up steam, you know.
It went way too long. The match itself,
you can't. That's the thing. You can't say the match went too long. The whole paper went too long.
Yeah, the whole.
It's make it make sense, bro.
They should have shaved off like an hour and a half off of that whole show.
Both of them. The match, no, but literally the match. Hangman Page with the confliction between hitting him with the belt and not hitting him with the belt, like that.
It cost him.
It costed him, but it was so obvious that he was gonna do that shit. It was like, he ain't gonna hit him. You took way too long, and then you go to the outside and you wait till he gets up to go ahead and hit your move, and he literally gives you full eye contact before you do it. Like, he looks at you like, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. And it's like you already knew what the spot was going to be. Like, it was way too predictable for me, because
dude, hello, the whole fucking car was predictable.
Yeah, but that ending in particular, that shit was like, they laid it up for you, like you could see it. But yeah, CM Punk is your new champion, aka David Arquette. Yes, he's here. He's the new champ. Here he is in the middle of the ring, holding the title, looking like the homeless dude that got something to eat, got some money. I don't know who was thankful. But yes, David Arquette is your new AEW champion. And you cannot tell me that David Arquette and CM Punk are not the same person, because I've never seen them together in the same spot at one time. I don't care what you say. But yeah, you had this close out the match, to close out the night. FTR comes out there. Man, look, overall, if I had to rate this as a pay-per-view, I'm going to rate it as long as fuck. Because it's
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, we doing anything.
3?
3.5.
I give it a 2.
3.5. 3.5.
What you mean give it a 2? You was fucking on the comments all fucking night through the fucking match, just saying how hell of a fucking match. You gonna give it a 2?
Give it a 2.
Some matches were good, not all of them.
So
the time is what made it go down for me.
Yeah, but we already knew coming in that it was going to be long. It was 13 matches, 14 matches on the card. But yeah. I'm going
to tell you one thing real quick before we forget. Shout out to the Boston Celtics. You know, they're about to go to the finals, right? Golden State got Aisha Curry, right? Boston got Nia Long. Holla at your boy. That's the wife of the Boston Celtics coach. You know what I mean? In his first year, took the team to the finals. Look at that. Shout out to Nia Long. I love you.
Shout out to me alone, but you didn't have to rub that in, bro. You already know I'm 305 to the day I die about this about those Miami Heat. You know that's
but it was like the pay-per-view. It was already it was like the main event. You know what I mean? It was a given.
Oh, that's the way you feeling. You real cocky today. You real cocky today, my G. That's what we doing. That okay. I'll tell you what. You know what, man? I ain't about to do this with you. Yo, what time it is? Shout out to the 30-year-old kid who won the Indy 500. He won the last 2 laps with the red flag. Okay. All right. But literally, I'm looking at the time, dog, and I'm gonna say this.
Sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Yo, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, kicking in with us on this Memorial Day, man. You know, sitting here with the fam, watching us cut the shits. But look, real talk, we got to leave y'all with the 2 PSAs as per usual, man. We love y'all, but listen, you got to go ahead and do this, man. Too much negativity can have you unbalanced mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Look, spread more positive vibes, okay? It takes very little to build someone up than it does to tear them down. Think about logic inside that message. To be easy as giving someone a compliment, doing a good gesture, or you can go to whatamdoit.net, go ahead and purchase the positive vibes only apparel. Look, that tank top, that hoodie, that onesie, that sweater. I mean, it is hot. I don't know if you want a sweater, but look, that could be a constant reminder to someone that, hey, positive vibes are the way to go. Life is not as down as it seems, you know. Some people like their cucumbers pickle. Who knows? And also, look, COVID is still here, back with the remix. It has not left. I mean, it's still touching people left and right. So we got to make sure we do this right, okay? It is very easy. The best way to combat COVID is pure simple. It starts off with good hygiene, folks, right? So we're going to need y'all to do these few things real quick. Look, we're going to need you to wash your hands. But most importantly, we're going to need y'all to wash your ass. Tell them what they got to use, Casanova.
Use soap and plenty of it.
El Cheech, let these people know how they got to do this, Poppy. No, speak up, bro. I can't hear you. You got to say it one more time.
Oh, man, I got to say one more time. Remember, it's from face to ass, not ass to face. Remember that.
All right. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Use soap from face to ass, not ass to face. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are out this piece. We love y'all. Keep moving. And, yeah, peace.
Hold on. We got a comment.
We got a comment? What it say? So that means that they were listening to our messages of having good hygiene.
Yes, sir.
It's about time. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. And look, we out. And on that note,
right.
Oh.